All right, welcome. My name is Matt McCracken, and I'm a teacher here at Erie High School, and I'm part of the Social Studies Department teaching U.S. history this year. I put a slide up here. This is from John F. Kennedy, 1963. He gave a speech, and this one's about the Cold War, of course, with the Soviets and the United States having problems, right? We don't like each other at the time period. We're escalating things. And this kind of fits with today with politics, but that in the end, that we all need to we all share the same earth. We all need to get along and stuff like that. So I kind of figured this little speech would be something cool to read if you have a few minutes. But I like history, so I like to use this stuff when I can. A little bit about myself. I've been married for 20 years. This is actually the 21st year. My wife is from Japan, and my son plays soccer. So we do a lot of outdoor activities with soccer and stuff. It's my 17th year teaching. So I graduated from North Carolina High School in 1988, back in the 80s, and then joined the Marines for 6 years. And then found out it was fun. It was a great time period and stuff like that. But I wanted more, a little bit more in my life. And so I went to college at Metro State College in Denver. And then I found I really like history. And so I switched and went to UCD, transferred, and then graduated in 2002. And then there I went back to school for my teaching license. I really liked history. I also liked high schools, middle school, teaching history and stuff like that. And so when I finished, I moved to North Carolina for 15 years, and my family liked living there. They had the beach, they had the mountains, a lot of cool stuff, to Piedmont, a lot of farms and stuff, and had a great time teaching many courses and stuff like that. And then last few years, my wife and I wanted to return back to Colorado, and so last year I accepted a position here at Erie High School, and it's been a great time since. Really great students, really great people, and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, I am in charge of the informal Japan club, and so for those students who like Japan, Japanese culture, food, music, sports, the whole deal, that's what this is about. So if you're bored, you want to have some time learning something else, different culture, you're welcome to join the Japan club. It's very fun and good food and good fun, that kind of stuff. So for the course, we're teaching this year's American history, and so all of us teachers are making the same curriculum, the same content, the same review guides, the same tests, and we start here at the high school with the end of Reconstruction, basically. It's called the Gilded Age. And so we like to review the Reconstruction to make sure that they was covered in eighth grade kind of thing, because eighth grade they cover American History 1 or U.S. History 1, which goes from 1607 to end of the Civil War, 1865. And then there's a period called Reconstruction. And that's what sets us up for modern time periods with everything. So there's some good and bad stuff there we want to talk about. And it's really great stuff. Like I said, they get a review guide the day they start a unit, so it's like a roadmap of where we're going, and then turn it in the day before a test, and we have a good old time here. It's fun. So how can parents help with the learning and stuff like that? So main part is checking grades. Now be careful there, because sometimes things get turned in late or something like that, and it may take a couple days to get that grade in there, so it won't be like a automatic response sometimes. But anyways, when we're in class, we're in WebEx, and the kids have to have the cameras on and have them in the camera, so we know where they're awake. They don't just put the camera on at the wall and then they fall back asleep. But anyways, we do a little bit of time together. It's called synchronous time, right? We do about 35, 45 minutes together, and then we switch the camera off, and then they stay in WebEx, and then we kind of do a little lesson there, and then we come back at the end, the camera's back on, and we kind of like share what we learned and stuff like that. So every class is kind of the same. I try to keep it consistent while we're doing online learning like this, and it should be pretty cool. Anyways, if they need help, I'm here every day, Monday through Thursday after school. I can help them from 2:45 to 3:15 p.m. Right? They have to let me know, and I'll tutor them a little bit. And then Fridays for sure, when it's asynchronous day, basically they're on their own. They get a little lesson kind of thing, 30 minutes, and they kind of work on the lesson and turn in by 2 o'clock. But I'm there from 10 to 12 for any more tutoring if they want to get some more help and stuff like that. So we're always available for them. They just got to ask and stuff like that. Here's some basic beliefs I kind of put in here. I really like these because I kind of stick with this year after year, and I kind of change it up a little bit, but these are the main ones I like to use. One is all humans can learn. I truly believe that we all can learn and stuff like that. We're all born good. I like success and failure. They both go hand in hand, kind of thing. That we're all not 100% winning all the time. That sometimes we lose a little bit, but I do like to compete. I do like to win, but get used to a little bit of failures too. It's okay. Patience is good, especially sometimes our WebEx goes down or something like that, or technology or something like that. Just have a little patience, right? Agree to disagree. Think about politics with that kind of stuff. That sometimes it's better just to agree that we're different, right? We agree in different things, but we believe in different things as well. Positive and negative, those are cool things too. So that's how my little beliefs are a little bit. And the structure I just talked about earlier. So 30 to 40 minutes of synchronous, 30 to 40 minutes of asynchronous, which means cameras are off. In the last 10 minutes, we kind of regroup and stuff like that. So check the syllabus for anything that you may you may want to see, that kind of stuff, like tardies or that kind of thing. We do count them and stuff like that, but just be careful. Kids are smart. They know to be there and stuff like that. And then the weekends kind of thing. Weekends are kind of like I'm busy sometimes, but I'm usually grading papers. But sometimes things will come in like late and stuff like that. So just kind of know that I'm not going to grade it on the spot, kind of thing, because I don't have my computer with me wherever I go. So just be flexible on that. It'll be in there if it's in the time period it's due, kind of thing. Because once you're done with the unit, usually that's it for that unit. Everything's like zeros at that point. Okay. Uh, if it's late, it's 50%. It's on the syllabus. So check the syllabus for any kind of things if you're worried about like grades and stuff like that and how we grade and stuff. Okay. And last part is my contact information. There's the phone number with extension, and then you can get my line there, leave a message. WebEx, right? You can use WebEx too. We can have a parent teacher conference. Here's the email if you have any questions. But otherwise, it's a pleasure, and I hope to have a great year. And thank you, Erie Tigers.